folks, Virginia's Idiot, we are back on Criminal Case on Facebook. Let's head on to chapter number 3, where there's a fight between me and the sheriff. Dad, you cannot investigate anything having to do with this murder, and you know it. Now, you looky here, young missy. I don't know what kind of big ideas have crawled into your brain since you left Springfield, but the law's the law, Dad. You're a suspect in this investigation. I'm a suspect? Well, la-dee-da. Look at little Mia telling her daddy's a suspect. I bet you're pleased as punch. Okay, you better go cool your heads, both of you. Get away from this crime scene this instant. Well, who knew that shy little Mia could be so assertive? We've never seen her like that before. And given Sheriff Lucas's temper, it's clear where she gets it from. Anyway, Ace, now that we've got that skirmish under control, we should inspect the crime scene one last time before it's too late. Let's do it. Ooh, crows. I like that. That's a really cool imagery that they used. Okay, so there's the cap, tomatoes. Okay, so tomatoes, cap, shirt, tablet, and then where's the plastic baggie? I don't see one. Oh, this. Okay, that's interesting. Confiscated. Oh, snap. Confiscated something. Well, good job, man. What'd you confiscate? Kill before you get to the forensic lab. There's a box of poison inside. Ah, the plot thickens. First we have the fields on fire, then deputy shot dead, now poison. But what's all that fluff on the box? Ace, we need a sample if we're going to get to the bottom of this. I see you found a tablet. Who the heck would need one of these in a cornfield? I guess once you unlock it, we'll find out. These torn scraps of paper seem out of place. Piecing them together again might give us another clue. We have our work cut out for us, and the fields are still blazing, Ace. We can't lose momentum. What if Mia's Fornax? Oh, what? That would be nuts. She is the age, right? So she could be it. You have sampled the fluff from the box of poison the deputy confiscated. A look on the microscope tells who the poison belongs to. Look at that. Keen getting chapter 2 all the way up. Nice. Oh, is this right? This is the other part of the picture. Hey, good eye, Ace. That's a dead deputy in that photo. He must have been a teenager when it was taken. Remember that partial photo we found in Lorenzo Sims' bag? That must be the missing half. The picture's now complete. So Lorenzo knew McGuff from childhood, which means he's more than a random hitchhiker. He has a personal connection to our victim. You're right, Ace. It's time for Lorenzo to give us the full picture of their relationship. Yep. I agree. I agree. There's definitely more than meets the eye on that right there. That's not right. This might be right. That's not right. This one's right. You don't like that tablet in the Sheriff's Department logo. Deputy McGuff must have brought this here. But it seems like everything on this tablet is encrypted. We better get this to Kathy. Of course Kathy will help us out with this. This is hair. Alright. Oh, chicken feathers. Oh. That's right. We were suspect who raises chickens. Abby Lee. So the poison deputy confiscated was Abby Lee's? The deputy must suspect Miss Lee of doing something illegal with the poison. She better explain it all to us right now. Oh snap. Oh snap. Hey, this tabby brought was definitely being used by Deputy McGuff. A dead deputy accessed the National Criminal Records database. He was particularly interested in an old conviction from years ago for Cody Mays. Oh, so one of our suspects has a criminal record. Tell us more. Well, he spent 18 months in jail for robbing a gas station in Pacific Bay, but it was 10 years ago, and he's never reoffended since. Interesting. Well, the deputy must have had a reason to start digging into May's past. You're right, Ace. We're going to call Cody in to discuss this. Ah, interesting. Got a lot of people we need to talk to and learn more about. Mr. James, you said that you were a drifter going wherever the wind blows, but we found proof that you knew the deputy sheriff of this town. Are we supposed to believe that sheer coincidence that you just showed up just when he was shot dead? What in the? I tore up his half of the photo. Fine. Yeah, I knew him, or I thought I did. Gus and I were raised in the same foster home. We were like brothers. We always looked out for each other. Recently, I hit a stretch of bad luck. I've been fired from every job I managed to get. My girlfriend left me, and I needed help. I knew Gus was in Springfield and settled down with a job. I came out here to ask for a loan. And let me guess, he said no. He turned me away like I was a piece of trash. Me, I'm the closest thing he'd ever have to a brother in this world. I hope you didn't remove the closest thing you had to a brother, or you're really up a creek. It's obviously, I think, between him and his ex-wife or his fiance. I definitely think it's both of those. It just depends on which one. I think it looks like it was a crime of passion. It was probably the chick. I was fixed to go for a horse ride when you called. It's the only thing that calms me down since I quit smoking. Nicotine on gum doesn't cut it. Well, hold your horse there, Miss Lee. We found the poison Deputy McGuff confiscated from you, and you need to explain this. Alright, well, I hope you're not jumping to conclusions the way Gus did. What do you mean by that, Miss Lee? Gus flat out accused me of poisoning my neighbor's chickens. And that's just the silliest thing ever, because I'm the best neighbor in Springfield. Ask anyone. I embroider folklore from the almanac for everyone's birthday. Besides, poison's a messy way of dealing with pests. There's always a better solution. Like 2 shotgun shells to the chest? Wasn't necessary, but that doesn't mean I shot the deputy. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Mr. Mays, we have some questions. It appears that you have a criminal record, and Deputy McGuff found out, and so did Secret Agent Ace. Yeah, so what? Then you know it's all in the past. I paid my dues. But McGuff wouldn't let it go. He was always coming after me and accusing me of stuff I didn't do. He said that I stole my horse, even after I proved him wrong. I showed him the papers and the vet bills and everything. I told him good corn can't grow without the husk on the inside. That's a saying from the almanac that has gotten me through some tough times, and I'll tell you what. I'm a changed man, Secret Agent Ace. I don't even smoke anymore. I just chew that gum. But it's hard to start a new life when people won't give you the benefit of the doubt, especially in a place like Springfield. I didn't want folks to start talking. Well, I hope you didn't try to prevent gossip by silencing the deputy. He's got the clue too, man. Interesting. Yeah, there was. There's definitely people that had motives. But let's go back to the barn. Let's do this. Alright, oh, this is phenomenal. They really gotta fix that, man. This has been ever since they made that update. It's like... Now let's resume. Oh my gosh. What is wrong with this game right now? Thank you for letting me play. That's so wonderful of you. There's the almanac book. The pile of manure is obviously going to be something. And the cow, not a clue. And tortoise, probably not a clue. Hey, so I copied the infamous almanac, and look, a page is missing right where there was an article talking about shotguns, which means that this was the killer's copy of the almanac. But what are all those little dry bits of stuff? We need to sample that maze. If you think that a pile of horse manure could be our thing hiding another clue, you could have rummaged through it. I trust your judgment. Let's get to work then, Ace. We have to find the person who shot the deputy. It's so funny that they call him deputy. I feel like in other cases they use their name. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, they changed this. They made it not take as long. I know that. We found a micro sawed-off shotgun in that pile of manure. There seems to be black smudges on the stock. Those didn't come from the, better bag that gun and send a reader for confirmation. Well, that confirms that the oil grease that on people's shirts is definitely a clue. So I think the next clue is going to be whether or not it's male or female. My guess is, since there's two males with this thing, it's probably going to be female. So I think it is his fiance, which is kind of what we thought at the beginning. A lot of you guys kind of thought that. In 20 seconds, not horrible. You guys sample those dry bits from the almanac. Amir will know what to make of these. That gun's made for like quick shot access, basically. Howdy, Ace. I took a look-see at the little tiny old sample you sent over, and... Oh, sorry, I was doing an accent. Just tell us what you did. Sorry, still trying to get my country lights with this investigation. I'll stop playing around. The sample you collected from the almanac was straw, but there was no ordinary straw. It's been treated to be weather resistant, so it's not food for farm animals. The straw was definitely used to make a hat. Oh, snap. So the killer was the straw cowboy hat. Well, Ace, I think we'll catch them once and for all. Oh, it's the farm guy. It's the guy who owns the farm. It's gotta be. Oh, snap. Ace, Hector's been going nuts, sniffing and rolling all over the lab. What did you find in that shotgun? And anyway, some kind of animal poop. Ask Ace. I didn't go near it. Luckily for you, I did go near that micro sawed-off shotgun you found. It was definitely a murder weapon. I found trace amounts of the victim's blood on it. Sadly, the gun didn't use any usable prints, but those black smudges on the stock were from soot. The person who fired it definitely has enough soot on them to leave a ton on the weapon. The killer has to be covered in it. So the killer's black marks on more than their character. We'll look sharp, Rita. Thanks. Yeah, I love her dog. It's so cute. We have everything we need to arrest the person who shot the deputy. Let's giddy up and go. I think it's Cody Mays. I think it's the owner of the farm. She doesn't have a smudge. He has everything. Dang, I did not think it was him. Interesting. So maybe he didn't light up his farm and he just shot him. I don't know. We'll find out. Mr. Mays, you're under arrest for the murder of Deputy McGuff. Wait, I've been busy this whole time trying to put out a fire. Do you think I have time to kill someone? Well, you found time to learn how to make a micro sawed-off shotgun from the almanac. Oh, come on now, y'all. Everyone in Springfield reads the almanac, but not everyone left shotgun shells at the crime scene. You did, and they were stained with your nicotine gum. Not the only person in the world trying to quit smoking. And while you're at it, you should quit lying too. We found your gun and there was soot on it, just like the soot on you. Admit it, Maze, you killed the deputy. Was it because you wouldn't forget about your past convictions? What? No, that's ridiculous. I killed McGuff because... Oh. Because he saw you. What did the deputy see you do, Mr. Maze? Alright, you see, cops are sure smart. I'll admit everything. I killed McGuff because he saw me set the corn on fire. Yes, that makes sense. I was paid to do it. They told me not to leave any witnesses. Who are they, Cody? Who paid to have you commit both arson and murder? I don't know. With these kind of folks, you don't ask questions. I needed the money to start over somewhere new, somewhere nobody cared what I'd done in my past. I thought this was my ticket out, and I didn't think twice. Well, you shouldn't have gone out while you still could. You're under arrest for the murder. Oh, snap. Rosetta got to him. Because how do you plead? I'm going to guess 15 to 20 years. Guilty on both counts, Your Honor. Greed got the better of me. In your confession, you said you were bribed. Who paid you? If I'd tell you if I knew, but they didn't explain anything, and I was only thinking of the money. Holy shnikes. Wow. Wow. Great job, Powell. This is what we've been wanting. Holy moly, way to grab a pair of cojones and really just drop the hammer. You have been so lenient this season. I mean, I guess she took it to heart when we were giving her crap all the time. But wow. Just my luck. Looks like I'll never leave Springfield. Holy moly. Did a great job solving the murder, but we're left with more questions than answers. He said he was paid to burn his fields and was instructed not to leave any witnesses. Whoever paid him must be a serious criminal. We have to look at this. What about Fornax? We know the person is part of Rosetta's conspiracy, and that they are located somewhere out in Springfield. Surely, something surely is shady around here, and we can't wait until smoke clears to get to the bottom of it. Alright guys, we'll see you guys in the additional investigation. Holy moly. Additional investigation called The Seeds of Destruction. This has been Pitching Case 88. Over and out.